Alright, so where is my... Not that side. This side. Alright, let's go ahead and put this guy down right now. We'll just leave it running. It's okay. That one doesn't take much fuel. That is a much more doable jump right there. Perfect. Alright, I like the look of that a little better. I can actually get up here right now. That's a good thing. So if I take 4 of these guys and we dump them in there, that gets us to just an hour. Alright, so we got an hour worth of fuel. I'm going to turn it off as soon as those guys are done. So, oh, slowly rolling over. So we're going to let that just keep cooking for a minute. Oh, I was supposed to check how the warp drive fits, wasn't I? Yeah, we need to check on the warp drive. And then we might need to go get some more crystals, which I don't really know the best location for that other than water. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Nope, too far. Land. And stop. Good. Theoretically, you're fine now? Okay, good. Good. Let's go back to the capital vessel here. I do have number 6 with me. And that hurt a little bit. It's fine. I don't want to hold it out just yet. Maybe we can go use the medical station in here since I am injured. Why not? How do I use that? I don't know. Can I heal myself? Ah, my health level is increasing. Well, that's fantastic, actually. Alright, I got a little bit of health back. That'll be enough for right now. So if I pull out number 6 here... Ooh, that is one big block of metal and stuff. That's the entire width of the ship, basically the entire width of the interior. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide or 6 wide? I guess I could have paid attention when... 5 by 2 by 5, yeah, so that is. So it's a 5 by 5 with a height of 2. Could have just paid attention to that when I was constructing instead of just going, oh, let's go see how big it is. I know, I just like to do things this way because that way when I look at it and I go, ah, crap, I get to say that and act like I had no idea because, well, technically I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with that. So if we wanted to build this thing inside this behemoth, we would probably have to add on as well as take it apart a little bit. So I can get up here, which is not all that helpful necessarily. But theoretically, we could start taking blocks out and then start adding some in and kind of fill in this gap back here. We're not sure how far back we need to go. The alternative is we could build kind of a warp core room. We can maybe take this apart down here and build a warp core room. I don't necessarily dislike the idea of that. Problem is it needs to be 5 wide. So we would go maybe 1, and then it would be inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's the next wall right there. It's got to be too deep, so we probably get rid of a couple blocks or something along those lines. Then we still have the problem of we need to fit the tank in there, so let's go see how big that dumb thing is. Again, I could have just paid attention when I was constructing and known that 5 by 2 by 5 or whatever this ridiculous thing is going to be. I guess that's why this is a tier 1. 1 by 2 by 1. Oh, that's actually really tiny. Oh, that's not bad. I guess that's why this is a tier 1 capital vessel, because it's small and doesn't really have room anywhere for a tank on it, or a warp drive, rather. Let me grab some food. Do I have any in here? Nope. I do have some in here, though. I'll go ahead and eat some salami. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And then let's go do a quick test. Let's see what happens here. I don't really know what to expect. This might be bad. Scout Ship Alpha, you've been a good ship. I apologize if this breaks you. Because, oops, if so. So, capital vessel, we'll just go ahead and land this thing right here. Some little thing popped up there. I didn't get to read what it said. So theoretically, we have our Scout Ship Alpha parked on top of the capital vessel. Doesn't look like a very good spot to stick a ship, but I want to see what happens. So we might end up dropping Scout Ship Alpha here. That is a real possibility. I don't know why I just went that way. I needed to go this way. Don't ask. I don't have an answer for you. I really don't. Okay, let me in. I guess we might as well let that keep cooking while we can here. Oops. Take those guys, because might as well, you know. We're going to need a bunch of fuel. So let's replace those guys and those guys, and we can get tank number 3 going. And we're just going to hop in the pilot seat here. That is not really helpful. Can I zoom the heck out here? Where am I? I don't know where I'm at. There we go. So that theoretically is the butt of the capital vessel right there. I don't really find that view to be helpful. All right. This is kind of the test. Scout Ship Alpha does not appear to be going anywhere. So as best as I can tell here, let me just get a little height, and we can really test this. Well, okay, that worked pretty well. Let's go ahead and let's rotate one more time to get that all straightened out. So I think we're pretty much good here. I think we've done about what we need to do. Now, I should probably grab some materials to go. I'm not sure how much of everything I should grab. I mean, I guess technically there are still some other things we should probably do. This is really inconvenient trying to pilot this thing. Let me go back to a normal view here just so I can theoretically land it somewhere where I can get in and out without having to use a ship as my, well, shuttle between ships. And then let's just take a look here. I'm not going to drop all the way down. I think that's probably okay. Oh, I am going to drop down. Oh, that is super low. That is nice. That's good. So we can go ahead and leave Scout Ship Alpha. We don't need Scout Ship Alpha anymore. I'm sad to say. Scout Ship Alpha has been good. I've actually continued to use this ship, even though the gunship is good to go, which never did really give the gunship a name, did I? I kind of said I should in one of these last episodes. I just didn't actually do it, so maybe we can do that on the next one, because we're not really worrying about renaming vessels on today's episode. I kind of have bigger problems, namely getting this capital vessel ready to go. I think what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, you're not going to suffer with me, is I'm going to take some time, and I mean, here, we can just take a quick look together. We're probably going to need to take or make a food processor as well as a refrigerator. And I'm basically going to transfer a bunch of this stuff, air tanks, fuel packs, that sort of stuff. We'll leave these guys behind. We're going to leave some of this stuff behind. Even though I don't really think we're ever coming back to Akua, I'm going to leave a little bit of stuff behind. Not a whole lot. Just enough that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's really no reason to leave any of this stuff behind. I should really just take all of it. I will take that just because I might want to play with that. Take all those water jugs because I have a boatload of them lying around. Some small bottles, antibiotics. Stomach pills. I don't even ever use those. I always cook my food. I'm pretty good about that. Take the oxygen because we will need that. Drill. I got a good drill. I don't really care about that. Biofuel. We'll leave those fuel packs too. I don't need to take them. Chainsaw. Filler and flatten tool. Then it might actually be handy to have. I can always make one of those, though not a big deal. But I think what we're going to do is just take some of this crap, and I'm going to probably gut the constructor here. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of really valuable resources in here. And I'm going to gut this guy. I'm going to take a little time and try and collect a couple of... sure, we'll throw those guys in there. A couple of crystals on my own, just so we can have some additional warp fuel. I don't really know how far 2 crystals will actually take things. So I'm going to go ahead and collect some of this stuff on my own. I'm going to move some of this stuff on my own. And then on the next episode, we're actually going to take off in this thing, and we're going to leave Akua. And I don't know how much farther this series is going to go. I do have other things that I kind of need to get to sooner or later. But I don't know, at the very least, we're going to leave Akua, and my goal is to leave the solar system and go somewhere else. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you are too. And I will catch you on another one. So until then, thanks for watching. See you later.